Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 best new Pokemon ROM hacks for 2025 that you haven't played. There's some absolute hidden gems in today's video. Let's get into it. Starting things off, we have Pokemon Gamma Emerald. This just came out mid-May, and it is by far one of the most promising Pokemon ROM hacks ever made. The graphics look absolutely incredible. It's all about Pokemon Emerald as well. I can't get across how incredible this game is going to be. There is a new island to explore, there's new story-driven gameplay, there's puzzles in this game as well that progress the story, loads of legendary Pokemon, there's a brand new OST in this game, and there's all new animations and original assets as well. The synopsis is that basically you're stuck on an island, you're on your way to a new life, and a sudden storm wrecks your boat and leaves you stranded on a mysterious uncharted island between Hoenn and Sinnoh. So with no contact with the outside world, you're forced to explore, survive, and uncover the island's secrets. But you're not alone. Mercenaries and Team Magma have also arrived on this island, searching for the hidden power to carry out their mission. You can explore jungles in this game, you can explore ruins, and you can also explore battle-scarred zones as you grow stronger, uncover Team Magma's true plans, and obviously try to stop them. As I said, this is just a demo at the moment. It just came out, but it looks so promising. There are going to be a couple of bugs and stuff that you come across. It's just going to happen because, as I say, it is a demo, but just be patient because if you play the demo, you'll understand why so many people are excited about Pokemon Gamma Emerald. Go and play the demo today. You will not be disappointed. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Dark Fire version. This just got an update as well in the middle of May, and this is another game that you do not want to miss out on. The graphics are really cool. I love the kind of personal sprites this game brings as well. There's a brand new region to explore, which is always good because it gives you that sense of, I guess, just a new Pokemon game. If you're playing through Kanto or Johto or whatever, you've already played through those games hundreds of times. So when there's a new region, it's great. There's also completely custom music in this game. There are Gen 7 battle mechanics. You can also find double wild battles just like Generation 5. The battle backgrounds in this game are absolutely gorgeous. Gyms are replaced with battle tournaments, so a completely new way of kind of getting further into the story with that. You get XP from catching Pokemon, which is great. The storyline is very dark and gritty. Infinite TMs, stat nature colors, running indoors, battle tournaments are randomized, loads of cool features for this game. Basically, the description of it, though, is that Pokemon have been acting strange lately. Some are even going missing. Others simply won't follow their trainers' commands. The region's most formidable scientists have blamed this epidemic on a severe Pokemon virus. However, any evidence is non-conclusive. So you are a youngster living in this brand new region. It's located just on the east of Hoenn, so quite similar to where Pokemon Gamma Emerald takes place. And after saving the local professor's facility from a Rattata infestation, your friend called Tyler thinks it's a good idea to set off with you to explore the region and its beauty. So that's kind of how you get thrown into the story. But as I say, it's a really nice looking game. You'll absolutely love playing it. I can't recommend it enough. The next Pokemon ROM hack that we're going to be going over today is Pokemon Recharged Pink. Now, you may have played Pokemon Recharged Yellow, and if you haven't, you need to play it because it's absolutely incredible. But somebody has made a Recharged Pink version of that, and this is all about Clefairy. So, Clefairy, of course, is your starter Pokemon. The Pokedex features a pink UI. Save files are not compatible, though, between the two games of Recharge Yellow and Recharge Pink, so you have to start all the way from the start. But I guess you'd want to do that if you're playing this game anyway. You can still catch Pikachu, though it is, of course, still in Viridian Forest. And yeah, it's very similar to Recharge Yellow, but obviously it's just the kind of Clefairy version. So Recharge Pink is a variation of Pokemon Recharge Yellow, tailored for players who don't require compatibility with Generation 3 games. This version basically removes connection features and also includes a cheat menu accessible through the player's computer as well. It's like I say, it's just like Pokemon Recharge Yellow, but again, if you've completed that and you want a new kind of variation of it, you can play Pokemon Recharge Pink. And it's kind of interesting as well having Clefairy as your starter, because it's a little bit like how Pokemon was originally supposed to be, because obviously Ash's starter Pokemon was supposed to be a Clefairy. But yeah, I mean, great graphics, great gameplay. The cheats are fun as well. Loads of Pokemon in this game as well. I can't recommend it enough. So I definitely recommend you play Pokemon Recharge Pink. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Peppermint. So this came out on the 26th of April 2025, so a very brand new Pokemon game. It's got some really cool features and kind of additions to this game that you aren't really used to with your usual Pokemon Rom Hack. So there is a custom-made gift system which is in this Rom Hack to obtain random Pokemon and items scaled by your current level. There's also an open world adventure spanning across 3 different islands, so you're not stuck into one place. You actually can go to different islands of this game with absolutely no grinding necessary. It's just maximum liberty. There's a ton of optional side quests as well to spice up the adventure and provide unique and powerful rewards. There's also a whole custom made soundtrack. Again, always makes the game feel more unique when it has its own OST and doesn't use something from a different Pokemon game. There's also a Delibird in-battle assistance system as well. You can use this at your own risk though, because it can be good or bad just like the move present is. Hidden bosses and mega evolutions in this game as well. The playtime is around 7 to 14 hours, so it's not gonna take you ages to play this game, which is fine. You know, maybe you just want to play a bit of a smaller and a shorter Pokemon Rom Hack. This is definitely up your street. But basically, you play as Ivy, who is a laid-back yet determined girl who dreams of taking over as Santa one day when a mysterious letter arrives asking for help defeating the ancient Titans. So Ivy sees it as the perfect opportunity to prove herself. Alongside her loyal companion Peppermint the Delibird, you'll explore 3 islands, unravel secrets, defeat powerful titans, and maybe clean up a few of Peppermint's scattered gift boxes along the way. So it's a bit more of a kind of Christmassy themed game, but if you take that out of the equation, it's still a really fun, kind of unique way of playing Pokemon. I absolutely loved playing it anyway. I think you will too. The next game that we're going to be going over today is Pokemon Platinum Unlocked. So this is a variation of Pokemon Platinum. It's basically got loads of more features than your normal Pokemon Platinum version. So Pokemon Platinum Unlocked is a hack of Pokemon Platinum that enhances the experience with quality of life improvements, expanded replayability, and also has added post-game content, all while staying faithful to the vanilla game of Pokemon Platinum. So if you're looking for a version of Platinum that feels authentic to the original but with modernized conveniences and additional features, Platinum Unlocked is the perfect choice. It ensures everything you catch and experience remains legit for Generation 4 and onward, making it ideal for players who value compatibility and authenticity as well. So the main gameplay enhancements of this is there's the National Pokedex from the start. You get expanded wild encounters, a lot more are available early on, which is great. Daily Drifloon, Spiritoon's been simplified. You can use the Good Rod as well to access Pokemon that are normally locked behind the Super Rod, so it just gives you a bit more of a variety when kind of choosing your team in this game. All of the gyms, Elite Four, Cynthia, Galactic Bosses, everything like that, all the teams have been absolutely revamped to make them more difficult. Also, there's been evolution adjustments as well, so Pokemon that usually evolve through trading, such as Kadabra or Machoke or Graveler, that's all been changed. They now evolve at level 40s, as well as loads of other Pokemon as well. It's just easier to obtain the evolutions of these Pokemon. There's also new forms in this game as well. I really like the new Infernape form. I think it looks really cool. Charizard's also got a new form in this game as well. If you enjoy Pokemon Platinum Generation 4, you'll love this. It's just a better version of Pokemon Platinum that still has all the vanilla of kind of Pokemon Platinum in a nutshell. It's a great game. I recommend it. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Valiant version. Now, this came out on the first day of 2025, and the story of it goes that you embark on an adventure in the Lavan region, which is another brand new region. Again, I love playing Pokemon Rom Hacks with new regions because, as I always say, it's like playing a Pokemon game for the first time, where you haven't already discovered all the stuff about the region already. But anyway, there's new cities, there's new routes, there's caves that await discovery, and also you can uncover the mysteries surrounding the mythical time-traveling Pokemon Celebi as well. And then once you conquer the Lavan Pokemon League, your journey continues into Hoenn, featuring new towns, a fresh gym challenge, and an extended storyline. So it's a little bit like Johto in the sense where when you complete the Johto Elite Four, you then go to Kanto, but in this situation, you actually go to Emerald. So, as I say, there's a new region, new story, and mysteries about the mythical time-traveling Pokemon Celebi, Generation 1 to 3 Pokemon, physical special split, but Fairy type has been added. The difficulty is meant to be challenging but fair. The good old Emerald music is in this game. You can travel through time, which is a new sort of, I guess, gimmick in this game. The demo is only 3 to 5 hours long, though, but again, it is getting updated, so it is something to definitely keep an eye out if you have played it all the way up to kind of I guess, the final bit of the demo, then obviously you'll want to know when the next kind of part's coming out. But either way, there's still a lot of stuff to do in the game already. Loads of things to explore. I'm a big fan of it. I think it's going to be a really cool game when it's finished, and I absolutely love Celebi as well, so that's why I think this ROM hack's great. Coming up next, we have Pokemon Regius, an island adventure. So this came out last year, and this game allows you to embark on an adventure through a series of remote islands. And each of these islands have their own unique ecosystems. So one island will have like a desert, one island will have jungles, and also one island will even have an active volcano as well. And they're all connected by the vast ocean. And then along the way, you'll uncover the remnants of an ancient, forgotten civilization. So the Pokemon Rom Hack basically offers a fully playable region with only a few inaccessible areas, and that's just due to missing HMs like strength, but that'll obviously all get patched very, very soon. The main feature of this game is that there's a physical special split, 48 brand new Pokemon species in this game as well. There's a double battle mode, so most trainers will initiate double battles by default, but this can be toggled off in the options menu. I'm always a fan of double battles though, so I always like going with that. It gives me like those Pokemon Coliseum vibes. There's also new signature abilities as well, a revamped HM system, smashable rocks with item drops, expanded bag pockets. There's loads of features to this game. There's also new features that are planned in the future as well. So documentation for new Pokemon, main story scenarios, stuff like that. A lot of the new Pokemon in this ROM hack look absolutely insane as well. I'm a big fan of it. I also just kind of love these Generation 3 graphics. It's just kind of a bit of a sweet spot for me. I'm always a massive fan, but I definitely recommend Pokemon Regius and Island Adventure. Our next Pokemon ROM hack for today's video is Pokemon Red Chronicles. Now, before we begin, I do have to state, though, that this is just in French at the moment, so if you don't know the French language, then it might not be the game for you. It will get an English patch in the future, but as of right now, it is only in French. If that's not something that bothers you, though, this is still a really cool Pokemon ROM hack. In this version of Pokemon, though, you do play as Red, the iconic hero from the original games. Obviously, you experience a fresh take on his journey, diving deeper into the story that reveals how this young trainer from Pallet Town became a legendary figure in the Pokemon world. So there's basically loads of just like personal things in this game that just kind of builds on Red's original story from Pokemon Red and Blue. So you explore a deeper, more mature storyline about Red searching for his missing father. That's kind of the synopsis of the game. You explore the reimagined Kanto region in RPG style. There's following Pokemon, character mugshots when they talk. You can travel across the Pokemon world as well, catching and battling a wide range of Pokemon. And as well as that, you experience a fresh take on the classic Pokemon adventure with updated gameplay and challenges. The game looks really cool. I love the kind of RPG style graphics. The character mugshots are so awesome. It's like I said, it's just a shame that it's only in French at the moment, but if you know the French language or you just speak French anyway, then it's going to be a great ROM hack for you. But it might be something that you've missed out on. That's the whole point of today's video. We're going over these hidden gems that you may not have seen. I had fun playing it. I only played a little bit because I don't know really what's going on because I don't speak French. But at the end of the day, when this comes out in English, I'm going to be all over it. The next Pokemon game that we're going to be taking a look at today is called Pokemon Hidden Place. Now, this isn't a ROM hack, this is actually a fan game, but it is definitely something that you're going to want to take a look at. So the story of this game is that Professor Fresner is seeking assistance for her latest research in the Ariel region. You and your childhood friends volunteer to join her mission, and then as you embark on your journey, you'll encounter the Guardians of the Paradises within the region, which advances the storyline with each encounter. And then along the way, you'll uncover new mysteries and face challenges that will test your resolve and slow your progress through the region. So the main features of this Pokemon fan game is that you have Pokemon from generations 1 to 9. There is a new region and a new storyline. Again, I can't state how important it is to have a new region because it's just always so much better. There's also Fakemon in this game as well, including the starter Pokemon. So this is basically like a brand new Pokemon game with new starters and a new region and everything like that. New protagonist and characters. There are 8 seals with sacred trials. You'll learn about those more as you progress in the game. There are challenging battles against the 4 ears, post-game content featuring Guardian Revengers, redesigns and new animations, animated sprites, much more as well. The game is completed as well, so you don't have to be patient with it coming out in parts. You can play it all right now. I absolutely love Pokemon Hidden Place. Some people like ROM hacks more than fan games, but this is a fan game that you don't want to miss out on. Really cool game. Finishing things off for today's video, though, we have another recharged Pokemon ROM hack. This time, though, it is Pokemon Recharged Emerald. So Pokemon Recharged Emerald is an enhanced version of the original Pokemon Emerald, featuring extensive engine upgrades, graphical improvements, and numerous Pokemon changes. It also introduces many quality of life features and offers various difficulty options, including a built-in Nuzlocke mode. So very, very similar to Pokemon Recharge Pink and the Pokemon Platinum game that we've already covered in today's video. Some of the features of this game, though, is you have trainers that have more options now. So certain trainers can have EVs, better IV distribution for stuff like Hidden Power, and even some trainers can name their Pokemon or have shinies, which is always nice. As well as that, you have added NPCs in this game as well, so there's more trainers to go around and kind of battle. Message when a Pokemon picks up an item. There's just loads and loads of kind of, I guess, quality of life updates. It's just a much better version of Pokemon Emerald, really. There's also Outworld graphics as well that have been changed. Battle backgrounds have been changed. There's a new summary screen, updated region map, morning and night battle backgrounds, trainer sprites have been updated. Pokemon can follow you in this game. Lures are in this game as well, just as they were in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. There's more items. You can run indoors. You know, Pokemon can evolve easier. The maximum money's been increased. As I say, it's just loads and loads and loads of quality of life updates for this. If you like Pokemon Emerald, you'll play Pokemon Emerald Recharge because it's just a better version of it. It's everything that Pokemon Emerald has, but just more. So definitely recommend it if you love Generation 3. With that, though, it does wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do drop a like down below. It's trying to hit 150 likes. Really helps out. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts on any of the ROM hacks or fan games mentioned in today's video? Hopefully you haven't played any of them and it gives you a load of new games to play for the remainder of the year. And if there are any others that you think should have been in this video, let me know about them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, though. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.